So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
everybody,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
He's having a go! Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Probing pass, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alioski, no goals as yet. Bernardo Silva. Adriano. Now it's Donatoni. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
After 22 minutes is number 10, Adriano.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 26 minutes is number 20.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lovely pass, but can he... He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball, and that is expertly dealt with. That's good pressing, squeezing. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's through, it's one-on-one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, really good feet.
There will be 3 minutes added.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Shifted it to the flank. That's good play. Donatoni crosses it in. Big header! That's going to go a long way. And here's Schneider. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's managed to get rid. And this is Adriano. Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Elmas. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Bernardo Silva. Zanetti tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Xabi Alonso, he's got tall. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Alioski. Elmas. Roberto Carlos. Donatoni. Bernardo Silva powering forward here. Roberto Carlos. And Donatoni trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Bernardo Silva. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Carlos. Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Elmas. And he's picked it up out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Adriano. And he's in on goal. That has been knocked clear. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Adriano
Please turn
claiming
your
the man of the
attention
match
to the
award,
screen for
and there is
information
very
provided by
little
the
room for
local
argument.
police.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Kyoto Sanga may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. They've got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook this man, Ivan Perisic, who plays with a fire in his belly. You know, he likes to play as an out-and-out left winger.
Can he finish? He's there, all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for the book.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality in the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he shoots! Roberto Carlos. Antonetti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Schneider. Adriano. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Adriano is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Modric. Fadio. Modric. Croatia finding their passes. Xavi Alonso. Bernardo Silva. Donatoni. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Adriano looking understandably energised after his goal. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kovacic. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Croatia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Modric plays it short. Now it's Modric. And he's had it nicked away. It's not an especially good pass, that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bernardo Silva picks it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Shot for Donatoni! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Minutes has been indicated.
Gulamo. Baturina. Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's the whistle for half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. They're playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Raikkonen chooses to go cross-field. Zanetti gets into some space. Sutalo with the clearance. Oh, it's a shape! Sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Vardiol. Kovacic. Now Kramaric. Spread it left. Oh, that's well spotted. Still just a single goal between the sides. Xavi Alonso. And it's Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. It's run loose here. Donadoni receives it in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And this is Kovacic. Budimir! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a goal. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Swept in. Baturina. Modric. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Budimir.
Croatia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitutions taking place.
Raikkonen is the team's great visionary. Schneider. Adriano. Donadoni. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. He's in a great position here.
Substitution on the field. number 13.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Coming on the field
I think you have to
is
admire his willingness to
number
keep
8,
plugging away, but the
Kuchu.
manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Kovacic. And Juranovic. Piazza bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And a big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Croatia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Adriano
Those of you
taking
making
in the
their way home on
accolades, having
public
been named man of the
transportation today,
match,
please watch
and
the screen
deservedly
for train
so.
departure times from all local major stations.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a